This is our embarrassing pets practice, a place deep in the heart of Cheshire where owners can bring their beloved pets to be seen by an elite team of experts. These furry, purring, lovable animals that look like butter wouldn't melt all have something in common. Their owners are all embarrassed by them.
Whoa!
From angry alpacas to petulant parrots to barking nightmares.
She likes to bite people.
No case is off limits for this extraordinary team.
Oh my gosh, she's just pooped. He's the name Dirty Eric.
Eddie, drop it!
Their practice is a sanctuary for pet owners desperately seeking help.
Sit.
So, who said you can't teach old dogs new tricks?
We got a winner!
Today on Embarrassing Pets. A home-wrecking hound.
He's just so naughty when I'm not there.
A diva duck driving its owner's quackers.
That's grim.
And a smelly shih tzu.
How can such a gorgeous-looking duck stink so bad?
It's the start of the day at our Embarrassing Pets practice, and Ruby, the receptionist, who loves all things fluffy, is getting the cases ready for our elite team.
Someone going to get you fixed, love?
Owners have travelled far and wide to visit our practice and see if the experts can help them with their embarrassing pet issues.
Where are we going, sausage?
First into the practice is Charlotte with her Border Collie Whippet Cross, Marley.
This is Marley. He just turned 1. He's literally the happiest little dog ever when he's with me. He's got such a cute little face.
But there's nothing cute about Marley's behaviour when he's left home alone.
Bye, Marl. Love you. He's just so naughty when I'm not there. Every time I come home, it's just, what has he done today? What has he destroyed?
These carpets were put in brand new when we moved in, so not even a year yet.
I've had to stop working in the day and go on to night because I thought maybe if I'm with him all day, he'll sleep through the night, and that's not the case because when I walk through the door at 6 in the morning, it's still in as much as a mess. I went and installed my own CCTV so I could sit at work and watch it.
Marley.
It was just even worse than not knowing what he was doing and coming home to it. My home has been destroyed by Marley, and it's just getting to a point where I don't know what to do with him anymore. My dream is for grey, fluffy carpets throughout the whole of downstairs. Hopefully, he'll get it fixed, and then we can have the nice carpets, can't we?
Aiming to end Marley's destructive ways is dog behaviourist Leon.
Tell me all your problems.
Where to start? When I'm with him, he's the most chilled out, relaxed, lazy dog, actually.
Yeah. What happens when you leave the house?
That's when everything gets sort of destroyed. He'll howl, bark, chew, pawing,
Right, okay.
scratching,
And that's
destroying the house.
every time you leave the house?
Every time.
So many dogs suffer from separation anxiety.
Marley's anxiety is a real problem. We need him to feel safe in his home.
When you come back from being at work, what's the story when you walk in?
It's mainly the carpets that he goes for, but it can be anything that is within reach.
And is it a certain area of carpet, or is it all over?
All over.
All over.
A case like this isn't easy, and I'm going to have to go through it using 3 different elements. First element is mental stimulation, secondly, physical stimulation, and thirdly is all about keeping Marley feel secure in the home while Charlotte's at work.
I've got some toys here. Have you seen any of these ones before?
No.
What's this?
What's happening?
Play with him 15 to 20 minutes a day, interacting with him.
Yeah.
And then when you ever leave and you give him these toys, then he'll associate it with positive experience. So these are good because they're indestructible, basically. And we put little treats in here. He has to pick them out. Let's see if you can do this. Ah, you like that one, don't you? See how interested he gets straight away because he's having to use his brain. I've got another game here for him. So I've put some bits in there. So when you're playing, it's just about getting them excited, nice high-pitched voice.
What's his? find it. Oh, you're a clever boy. You're a clever boy. Go on then. Clever boy. Well done.
So he just loves
boy.
interactive games.
Clever boy.
Well done. When you're at home with him, you do mental stimulation with him. Playing these kind of games with him, just sitting with him while he does it, so that when you leave, he knows what these are. He knows it's positive and not negative.
With mental stimulation ticked off, it's on to part 2 of Leon's master plan.
Has he ever tried agility?
No.
No? Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? So we've tried you mentally, and now we're going to try you physically. Go on, then. Let's go.
While Leon thinks of positive ways to tackle Marley's destructive streak...
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Bit smelly.
Oh, you must be Janet.
Next to arrive is Janet with her 10-year-old Shih Tzu, Henry, and he's certainly not gone unnoticed.
Oh, my gosh, it absolutely stinks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Henry's absolutely gorgeous to us. He's not one bit a bother, loves to go out. But at the moment, Henry's not allowed in the lounge anymore. He absolutely stinks. Morning, Henry. As soon as you open the door in the morning, I can smell it. Oh, it's definitely stinky. How can such a gorgeous-looking duck stink so bad? Absolutely pungs. I've got to get the back door open straight away. Oh, God. Oh, just makes you feel sick. This is not a normal doggy smell at all. It's sickly. I'm really embarrassed at the smell when my friends come. Oh, you can smell it, don't you? Stinks, doesn't it? Come on, then. I've got to deal with this smell when I'm here him. Poor Henry, he's got to live in it.
Janet is hoping vet Gavin can sniff out the problem.
What can I do for Henry today?
He absolutely stinks.
Yeah, there's a bit of a
Nasty smell.
waft. Shih Tzus have a bit of a yeasty smell to them, but that's not what this is. There are loads of things that'll make dogs stink. Teeth, feet, anal glands, ears. With Henry, my job is to use my nose to figure out where the smell is coming from. Henry, let's see, can we figure this out, pal? He's not shaking his head excessively at the moment.
No.
Is he a drooler? Does he drool when he eats and drool when he drinks or anything like that?
No.
Let's go here on a little detective smelling spree. I bet you don't see vets sniffing dogs' faces too much, do you?
No.
Whew. Yeah. Quite a pong is right. OK. Does he paw much at his mouth?
No.
We're going to check the little facial folds, because these guys, they get moist, warm facial folds that really can smell. It's certainly stronger on the left than the right. Good fella.
While Gavin continues to search for the source of Henry's pungent pong, behaviourist Leon is moving to stage 2 of his plan to combat Marley's separation anxiety, a physical challenge to burn off his excess energy.
OK, so here we are, the agility equipment.
This way.
So this is physical stimulation.
Agility for a collie that's wrecking your house is absolutely perfect. You have the combination of mental and physical, so it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
It would really, really help him with his anxiety, tire him out, keep him thinking. Perfect for his breed. Shall we get you started? Over. Good boy. Over. Good boy. Bit of weave. Through. Good boy. Whee. Right, as easy as that. Right, Charlotte, it's your turn now. You happy to have a go?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, try and get him through the tunnel.
Yeah, come on, Mum.
OK, so I'll hold him at this end.
Yeah, I might shout him.
And you pop your head through the tunnel. Just pop your head through.
Mommy, what's this? What's this, Bobby? Good boy.
Way! Excellent! You did 10 minutes of this every day and 10 to 15 minutes of the mental stimulation games. Just have that as part of your everyday life.
Marley loved it, flying over the jumps and through the weave. And not only does that help physically, but that's with the mental stimulation as well, which is what he needs. Goodbye.
With the physical and mental stages of his plan complete, coming up, Leon has one final step to take with Marley.
When people see the metal, they think it's something bad.
Can Gavin crack the case of Henry's horrible stench?
Are you enjoying that little scratch, pal? I can see your leg going there, are you?
And a diva duck with a dirty habit.
You can do it up to, what, 10 times a day?
This is our embarrassing pets practice, where owners visit vets Gavin and Deepti and behavioural experts Leon and Caroline in the hope they can help them with their embarrassing pet issues. Gavin is trying to solve the mystery of Henry's terrible odour, which has been puzzling owner Janet for months.
Oh, bingo. Have a little whiff of this here. Yeah, that's the one. Ear infection in his left ear mainly. He's got his right as well, but his left mainly. It's dripping down here. So you can see that coming out here is pus and wax and dripping into his fur, which is going down into his face, which is why he kind of smells more this side. So I agree completely with you. That smell is not a normal doggy smell. It's a sickly, sweet smell, which is usually a bacteria. So we'll take some swabs and we'll have a look. When a dog's face is smelly, the last thing people usually think of is an ear infection. But they're very common and they're quite often the culprit. I bet you're popular with your friends, coming around the house, and this little man stinking the place up. What are we doing to you? No.
The only way to confirm the type of infection is to take a swab and examine it under the microscope.
Oh, that's a good scratch, isn't it? Our ear infections tend to be very sore and you're really, really painful. These guys are just really itchy with it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I feel like I've liberated it. I feel like I've just opened the floodgates here.
Oh, God.
So I make my little right and my left, so I remember which was which. Right, Henry, my little friend, let's have a look at this and see, can we figure out where the smell is coming from? Bingo! Absolutely covered, Janet. And Henry, my little man.
Oh, poor Henry.
Poor little fella. Right, we got a shot here. So, all these guys are the little bacteria, and you can see that the entire thing is just littered with them. Our plan for him would be get him on some eardrops. We'll go about 2 weeks and the smell should be gone. Get the friends back over to the house again. He can go and play dates again.
He can.
Right, Henry, that's you, my little pal.
So after these 2 weeks of treatment, hopefully, Henry will be allowed back in the lounge. And I might let him back on the bed.
If you get a smell from your dog and if he's scratching in his ears or shaking his head, odds are there's an ear infection.
People won't smell him anymore, and he'll be the perfect pooch again.
Next into the practice is Carly and her daughter Charlotte, who've brought along their feathered friend.
This is Charlie. He's 4 years old. I watched him hatch, so he basically thinks I'm his mum.
What's Mummy got? She got your tea.
Usually things like chickens and ducks, like you sprinkle their food out and they eat off the floor, whereas Charlie has to eat out of a bowl.
He's very refined, don't you know?
He's a posh duck. He sort of sees, like, the chickens as peasants by eating off the ground.
But this diva duck can soon turn from feathered friend to feathered fiend.
Ow, ow.
He's here because he can get quite aggressive.
Ow, oi, no.
Attack your legs, your feet, your knees, any sort of bit of flesh that he could get hold of.
Ow!
But Carly and Charlotte do have one way of keeping Charlie's biting beak at bay.
Constantly bite you until he has Teddy.
Teddy time.
Teddy he treats as a female duck. And then once he's done what he likes to do with Teddy, he's really friendly and happy. Well, he's in it for the long run now, aren't you, Charlie?
You can leave him for 20 minutes, half an hour, and go back in the garden, and he's doing it again. You can do it up to, 10 times a day?
Yeah. It's massively embarrassing. If Teddy's in the garden and Charlotte has any of her friends round, they kind of ask what he's doing.
There we go.
That's it, all done.
It's done now.
Yeah, thanks, Charlie.
That's grim.
We're at the end of our tether, really. And we need some professional help or some tips to tell us what to do to sort of iron out that aggressive streak completely.
Hoping to put a stop to Charlie's aggressive, not to mention amorous tendencies, is animal behaviourist Caroline.
Hi. So what have we got here?
This is Charlie.
So how long have you had him?
I got him as an egg. As a chick, he grew up and got closer and closer to me. And then every time I left, he'd squeal. So I had to get him a teddy that smelt of me, so that as a comfort thing.
So it was more like a comfort blanket?
Yeah. He started to get aggressive. Okay. So he'd attack, he'd run, chase you, grab onto your skin and rip it.
Then as soon as Teddy appears,
He'll do his deed with Teddy, and then he's absolutely fine.
OK. I don't get many ducks in my consultation room, and especially not ducks that are performing. So I can only imagine how embarrassing it must be for the family when they've got friends round and they've got Charlie in the background going for it. Does he have access to Teddy all the time, or do you give it to him?
He has it at night because it helps him sleep as a comfort thing. But when he's out, like, in the garden, we'll give it to him.
So when you're giving it to him, because you think he needs it, he's pecking your ankles or whatever, and you give him that, that's a reward.
OK.
So that's probably why the behaviour has developed. It's been a really great way for him to get your attention.
Yeah.
So sometimes we can reinforce behaviours without realising it. And if the teddy has been, to him, a reward, then giving him the teddy to try and deflect the behaviour may be part of the problem. We need to look at some of his basic instincts. Let's try and redirect some of that aggression into sort of more appropriate behaviour. OK, so shall we go outside and see what we can do?
OK.
Dog specialist Leon has been tackling Marley's separation anxiety with a 3-step plan for owner Charlotte to follow. Having worked on mental and physical stimulation for Marley, he's ready to unveil the final and most important part of his plan.
Just explain to me, when you do leave, what kind of reign has he got on the house?
He has the whole of downstairs.
So you've got living room, kitchen...
Dining room.
Dining room. So when you're leaving, he's just got too much space.
Yeah.
They feel safer in a small environment. You know, when you think of him pacing up and down, the more rooms he's got, the more anxiety and the more pacing he's going to do. Him being in the living room is absolutely fine, and it will make him feel more secure.
The final part of the plan, and probably most important, is about Marley feeling safe and secure and relaxed at home while Charlotte goes to work. And for this, we're going to try crate training.
What's this?
What's that, Marley?
The thing to do is leave the door open,
Yeah.
OK? You're not using this for him to be in it while you're out at work. Don't be scared of it. When people see the metal, they think it's something bad, and it's not. To get them used to a crate, to create a positive experience, we would put his food in there, and he will associate this crate with food, feeling nice, calm, relaxed, which is what it should be. What's that?
Good boy.
Good boy. For a nervous dog to even get in the crate is like a big improvement,
definitely.
really. See? Look at that. Good boy. He just went in that on his own.
Yeah.
That, for him, is amazing.
He's not stressed, he's not worried.
That's brilliant.
Well done, Marley.
And just look at this as his own little bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm so pleased he's done that.
I know, me
It's
too.
fantastic.
Instead of Marley having the run of the house, he's just going to be sort of in one room to stop him with the pacing. The crate's going to be in that room, just with the door open, and he can just go in it as sort of his bedroom, and it's his little safe place.
So all of these steps together, it's a holistic view on sorting his anxiety out. And then we'll see a big improvement, won't we, mister? Whoa, say look.
So if this all works and Marley stops chewing the carpets, do you think there'll be a chance that I can get nice, thick, grey, fluffy carpets all over?
Of course you can. Yes, Mum, we're getting a new carpet.
Are you going to be a good boy? Are we going to use all the things that Leon taught us? Hey? And then stop you chewing the carpets and make you a happier boy.
Also hoping for a happy and less aggressive boy are Charlotte and Carly. Caroline wants to explore more natural ways of channeling the wild side of this domesticated duck and curbing his aggressive streak, starting with his pampered mealtimes.
We have a double dog bowl, and in one side there's his poultry pellets, and on the other side is water.
In the wild, ducks forage for the food. They try to find it themselves in a bowl. It's all eaten, it's all consumed quite quickly, and then they don't have very much else to do. I've got quite a few different types of food stuff here for him. It's just really to try and think about getting him engaged in some of those natural behaviours, encouraging him to actually find his food. For Charlie, it's about remembering that he's a wild animal. He thought he was a human, so we need to reprogram Charlie's mind so that he can exhibit those natural, normal behaviours, just being a duck and being able to forage for food.
Changing Charlie's feeding routine is just one way of encouraging a less pampered and more independent lifestyle.
He's just pottering round, he's doing what comes naturally. We're wanting to encourage these types of behaviours so that he's not fixated on you and just letting him be. You know, if we're calling him like we would a dog all the time and encouraging him to be petted all the time, then that's not giving him that independence that he needs, and that's not encouraging him to use his brain, really, and to be mentally enriched.
But there's one final step Caroline wants them to take to steer Charlie away from his inappropriate behaviour.
Do you think you've got it in you to get rid of Teddy?
Go on, throw
I
the
think
teddy.
you can.
Bye, throw the teddy. Oh, Teddy's gone.
You'll be cool, Charlie. It'll be cool.
Sometimes owners don't realise that they're rewarding a behaviour. And in this case, giving Charlie the cuddly toy to try and deflect some of that bad behaviour was a big part of the problem. We're going to ditch the bowl. We're going to do a lot more scatter feeding. We're going to stop reinforcing his behaviour by giving him Teddy. We're going to try and increase those mental activities, foraging behaviours.
It's going to be amazing to have a duck that doesn't go for you every time you go into the garden and just you can sit with or be in the garden and he'll just go off and do his own thing and forage and look for food and not want to attack. So there you go, Charlie. You've been seen by an expert.
We can train you up to be nice now.
And break all your bad habits.
Since our owners and pets visited our practice, Henry's come up smelling of roses.
Where are you, Henry?
The medication has completely cleared his smell.
Henry's now allowed to roam anywhere in the house, really, and I've even had him on the bed.
Charlie the duck is roaming wild in the garden without a teddy in sight.
Charlie's aggression seems to have subsided. He's been weaned off being fed on tap.
And Charlotte's all set to order new carpets as Marley's destructive days are a thing of the past.
The biggest improvement is I haven't had one chewed carpet, not one. So this is Marley's new bed. As you can see, it's his new favourite place in the house. Thank you for giving me my life back and giving my dog a happier and a healthy life.